Hello YouTube and welcome to the first video on the 4D channel, which is going to be a complete overview of this LEGO room, taking a look at all the sets and how everything's displayed. Starting from over here. The top here we've got the pop comic covers as well as a Marvel light with all the Avengers characters above, as well as Thanos, Falcon and the buildable Ant-Man. Next to those we've got all the Marvel helmets and DC helmets. At the moment we're only missing Spider-Man, which will take the place of the Infinity Gauntlet when it arrives. And above that we've got the X-Men jet suspended from the ceiling. Below we've got the Daily Bugle, the Nano Gauntlet and the rebrickable Hulkbuster instead of the official version because it just looks so much better. And to the left hand side here we've got all of the brick sketches all in a line down the wall. Below that, we've got the Technic supercars, we've got the Ferrari, Lamborghini, Porsche and Bugatti. And to the side, there's some speed champions, so the James Bond 007 car, the two Fast and Furious cars, Lightning McQueen and Mater. Carry on around to the bookcases, we've got the Harry Potter section here, so we've got the buildable Hermione, the large-scale Hedwig and the top half of the Gringotts Bank. Below is the Captain America shield, another rebrickable model which combines two of the buildable Iron Mans as well as an Eternal set to create a big Iron Man. Got the Force Hammer and the Wolverine claws. Below that we've got the Lego Cuusoo Minecraft set, the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine and the Lego House set, as well as a 60 years of Lego brick. Below there we've got the Sesame Street set as well as the Winnie the Pooh ideas set, and then below that section we've got the Simpsons section with the Simpsons house and the Quickie Mart, as well as the two brickheads at the back there. Following on from that we've got the Hogwarts Express, which goes across two Billy bookcases with Diagon Alley placed below. We've got the buildable Harry and Dobby at the side here, and on the other side we've got the buildable sorting hat. Below that, these are just placeholders for the moment. We've got the Looney Tunes frame and the Muppets frame with all the collectible minifigures in them. And then to the right hand side we've got the Sanctum Sanctorum and the Spider-Man Bridge Battle set, as well as the Avengers Tower promo set. On this side, below the minifigure frames, we've got the gaming section, so we've got the buildable question mark cube and the NES. We've got the Connect minifigures, since LEGO refuses to do minifigures. We've got the buildable Bowser car and the Super Nintendo World sign from Universal Studios in Florida. And below that, we've got the buildable Bowser, Piranha Plant and Build-A-Bob, as well as the Sonic the Hedgehog ideas set. And at the very bottom, we've got the large-scale 007 car, the Optimus Prime and the Yellow Submarine set from the Beatles. And then below where the Sanctum Sanctorum and Bridge Battle is, we've got the Pac-Man arcade machine, the Stranger Things set, the Home Alone house, with the up house next to that. And at the bottom, we've got the Flintstones set, the Looney Tunes brickheads and the Flo's V8 Cafe mock that I made using parts from the original set. Moving along, we've got the bottom half of the Gringotts Bank because it's too big to display the bottom half and the top half together. And next to that is the Ghostbusters Firehouse set, along with the 2016 movie Ecto-1. Below that, we've got the original cars, the ideas set, as well as the large-scale version of the Ecto-1. Also, we've got the large Funko Pop Burnt Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Below that's the Back to the Future section, which also includes the Tron ideas set, the original Cuusoo Back to the Future DeLorean, and the large-scale DeLorean, as well as the brickheads at the side here. Below that, we've got the Indiana Jones section with the Raiders of the Lost Ark, diorama, the plane chase set, and the temple set. Below that, we've got into the Disney section. We've got the Inside Out 2 brickheads, the large buildable Stitch, that's a Scream can from Disney, that's not Lego. We've got the Steamboat Willie set, the large scale ideas one, not the promo one. Got the mini buildable castle and the Wall-E idea set, as well as the minifigures from the Trash Lorry Toy Story 3 set. And then below that we've got the Disney train station with the train, the buildable Mickey Minnie, and some of the minifigures from the original Disney Castle set. Moving on to the next bookcase, we've got some of the Batman sets. So at the top here, we've got the 1960s Batcave, along with the promotional Mr. Freeze minifigure. And on this side, we've also got some of the Lego Batman movie promotional figures with the Clown Batman and the Roller Skating Batman. Below that, we've got the newer UCS Tumbler with the plaque there. And there's the plaque for the original UCS Tumbler as well. And above that, we've got the 1960s Batmobile with the Batman and Joker figure there. Below that, we've got the 1989 Batmobile displayed with all the minifigures that follow this display plaque style. So the figures from the Batwing, the Tumbler, and the 1989 Batmobile. Below that, we've got the Jurassic Park section with the Discovery Center here, one of the Jeeps, and then the diorama set of the T-Rex. And then below that, we've got the large main gate with the T-Rex there, and then the fossil set that came out recently. Below that, we've got some of the sitcom sets. So we've got the Friends Central Perk set, the Big Bang Theory, some figures from Wizard of Oz, and then the two Friends apartment sets. And on the very bottom, we've got the Lego Ideas Doctor Who set, the Pizza Planet truck, and the Lightyear XL-15 shuttle. And wrapping around the top of all of these bookcases, we have the Lego modular buildings. We've got most of them except for the original Market Street and the newer museum. So they just wrap around the top here. And then we've got the Monster Fighter's Haunted House at the top there, as well as Darth Vader's castle, as this goes into the Star Wars section. Starting the Star Wars section, we've got the Rebel Blockade Runner, which was one of the original UCS sets. And below that, we've got the 6 diorama sets. So Yoda's Hut, the Endor Speeder Chase, the Emperor's Throne Room, the Pod Racers, the Trench Run, and the Trash Compactor set. Below that, we've got Luke's Land Speeder UCS set and the Droideka buildable figure. Then we've got the UCS Snow Speeder, the Probe Droid, and BB-8. Below that, we've got the Y-Wing UCS set, a little Millennium Falcon statue from Galaxy's Edge, and the Executor MIDI scale set. And on the bottom shelf, we've got the UCS A-Wing with Yavin 4, which is a good pairing. Moving on from the bookcases, we've got some floating shelves for Star Wars, starting with the UCS TIE Fighter, got the buildable Darth Maul bust, the UCS General Grievous, the BD-1 set, the UCS Slave One, Dio, Chewbacca, the UCS AT-ST, Yoda, and the UCS B-Wing. Below those, we've got the UCS Super Star Destroyer, and the minifigures there, as well as some Bad Batch minifigures. We've got the Andor set, and the UCS Venator. And you'll see there's some promos sprinkled in here. We've got the Jedi Bob figure there. Below here, we've got the UCS TIE Interceptor, one of the original UCS sets, as well as the UCS Sandcrawler. Next to that, we've got Jabba's Palace with the Rancor pit, fits perfectly in this square cube here. And next to that, we've got the UCS Ewok Village and the Endor bunker set to create a cool diorama of the Endor scene. Below here, we have a life-size Lego Sonic, which is about 120 centimeters tall. That's next to the TV. On this side, we've got a Star Wars shop display with some figures which can move around. Below that, we've got the Marvel Spider-Man No Way Home Statue of Liberty set paired with the Sandman set. It's got all the figures all around it. And below that, we've got the Grogu set with the Mandalorian and the Child Brickheads. The very bottom here, we've got the Porg, the original UCS X-Wing with some of the drinks bottles from Galaxy's Edge. And then we've got the newer X-Wing from 2023, some of the May the 4th promos at the bottom there, and the 2021 buildable R2-D2. Carrying on with Star Wars, in the top corner, we've got the UCS TIE Fighter hanging from the ceiling, chasing the UCS X-Wing. Below that, we've got the UCS Star Destroyer, the UCS AT-AT, and the playset Death Star. There's a Yoda's lightsaber displayed there. We've got some promo minifigures, and we've also got the meditation chamber. Below the Death Star here, we've got the UCS Razor Crest, the UCS Sail Barge, Mos Eisley Cantina, the 2013 UCS X-Wing, and the 2012 UCS R2-D2. And to the right of that, we've got the Republic Gunship UCS set, the Assault on Hoth UCS set, and the Master Builder Series Cloud City. And on the very bottom, we've got a Rogue One Star Wars shop display. Carrying on, we've got the UCS Imperial Shuttle at the top here, paired with the UCS Death Star 2. Below that, we've got the UCS TIE Advanced Darth Vader shuttle, as well as some of the collectible coins and magnets. Below that, we've got the original UCS Yoda, a couple of brickheads, and a Captain Rex statue. Below that, we've got a Obi-Wan's UCS Interceptor, the UCS Naboo Starfighter, and a Republic Bricks custom mock. And then at the very bottom of here, we've got a Microfighter Star Wars shop display. To the right, we've got a statue of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. We've got a mini mock of all the Christmas minifigures in a Star Wars scene. We've got the Black Panther bust. And at the very bottom, we've got the 24 Millennium Falcon and Invisible Hand MIDI scale sets. Going to the end of the room, we've got all the Star Wars helmet sets. So we've got Commander Cody, Captain Rex, the Scout Trooper, Boba Fett, the Stormtrooper, Darth Vader, Luke's X-Wing helmet, the Bouche Leia helmet, the TIE Fighter helmet, Mandalorian helmet, and the Dark Trooper helmet. Below there, we've got the UCS Falcon, obviously the newer version, and the Tantive 4 diorama set. And to the right of that, we've got the Hogwarts Castle micro figure set. Below the Falcon here, we've got some of the Star Wars play sets. We've got the Ghost, the Bad Batch Shuttle, the Coruscant Guard gunship, the TIE Bomber, and the ship from the Ahsoka show. And to the right of that, we've got the large-scale pod racer set, the ATTE, a plush Ewok, and some of the promo sets, so the buildable Luke's lightsaber and the droid carrier. Below here, we've got an empty shelf, which currently just has the Lego Advent Calendar on it. And next to that, we've got the Marvel UCS Helicarrier. Below here, we've got the Guardians of the Galaxy section. So we've got the buildable Groot there and Rocket Raccoon in between the Guardians ship. Guardians figures at the bottom, and a small Ant-Man set there as well. To the right of that, we've got the smaller Hulkbuster set, the Avengers Quinjet, and the ship from the Guardians 3 movie, as well as some Avengers minifigures. And then on the very bottom, we've just got some Black Series helmets. We've got the Captain Rex, the 332nd Trooper, Darth Vader, and a First Order Stormtrooper. And the final set here is the Statue of Liberty set from the early 2000s, which is on a custom designed base for it. Finishing off the room, we've got some artwork. We've got a custom artwork on the left hand side there, built using the Create It Yourself Lego art set. Got the Darth Vader. That's another custom build of the Batman art, found up by KCZD on Instagram. Similarly, that's the Luke and Leia one built using the Elvis set. We've got the Batwing on the wall there, and the Lego Spider-Man art. We've got the minifigure display cases. So this one contains all the Simpsons figures, Disney figures, and Marvel figures. Next to that, we've got a purely Star Wars minifigure display case with all the clone troopers at the top. And the final display case has all the Dimensions figures and a couple of the vehicles at the bottom. And finally, we got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man art, which is a custom version I did of the Harry Potter art. We've got the Iron Man artwork and then the double Mickey and Minnie artwork. Finally, hanging from the ceiling, we've got some of the Jedi Starfighters. So we've got Obi-Wan's, Ahsoka's, the dark green one, I don't know whose that is, the Anakin's and the Plo Koon's one there. We've got a Lone of Ultra Droid, and then coming in from this side we've got Jedi Bob's Starfighter. To finish off the room tour, I'll do a full overview, which will hopefully give a better perspective of where everything in the room is located. But the themes tend to fall around the room. So for example, this section is all Star Wars here, and it carries on as Star Wars with a few Marvel sets and the single Harry Potter set on this side. Then in the centre of the room, we've got the table I used to build things on, and then the coffee table, which has got the Saturn V rocket displayed. Then underneath here, we've got some of the empty set boxes or some of the promo set boxes that are still sealed, like the Lars Family Homestead, the small Tatooine diorama, and the exclusive Berlin Airport architecture set.